business coach Grant Cardone says that Governor Romney is now showing his CEO's side. He's the author of Sell or Be Sold. And I was thinking a lot of that too, Grant, when this was the unvarnished CEO, uber wonk executive, and I mean that in no disparaging way, that Mitt Romney unveiled last night. I've seen bits and pieces of this in prior debates when he took on Newt Gingrich, when he took on Rick Santorum, but he went full throttle last night. And particularly when he framed it in a way, we're not going to do this, or frame building something that's going to be paid by someone else. I want you to just react to this, the old China analogy.
Yeah, this to me was the CEO, executive, chairman of the board coming back to tell the manager that he had left in charge of the company, hey, I am disappointed with you. What were you thinking, son? And he just controlled it like a CEO. You know, I say that conviction is the make-break point of a sale being made, particularly in a situation where maybe you're having to win over a company where they already like the product or service. In the case with
but he
Barack
gave it a litmus
likable
test, and what I found about it, just so your boss tells you, you don't produce this much, or in my business your ratings are this much, you're going to get this much. I mean, when it came to looking at how we framed the debate about what the governor is trying to do, he went so far as even to question what the president was charging him with. I want you to react to this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you said you get a deduction for taking a plant overseas. Look, I've been in business for 25 years. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Now, the president echoed this again today, that law is on the books. We have as yet to find it ourselves. I don't know what he's referring to. Mitt Romney called him on that. But what do you make of that and the approach that Romney took on that? There is no such law. There is no such incentive.
Yeah, this is a way to gain altitude with your opponent, to show that the product or the service or the solution being offered is inferior, has not worked. And he says, look, I've been in business 25 years. I have no clue what you're talking about. You know, what are you doing? 26 million people unemployed, and you went after health care. What are you thinking? I am appalled by you. It was literally like the father telling the son, I am disappointed. The CEO took charge last night. It was not a political debate in my mind, but Mitt Romney showing the American economy, the American people, hey, I can run this country, I can solve these problems.
But it brought everything back to how much we as a government are spending. And the deficit was front and center. I want you to react to this.
The president said he'd cut the deficit in half. Unfortunately, he doubled it. $1 trillion deficits for the last 4 years. The president's put in place as much public debt, almost as much debt held by the public as all prior presidents combined.
What he was saying was, whatever you inherited, you did that and then some. Did that register?
Again, it's like delivering a spanking in the boardroom. Point 1, point 2, point 3, you said this was the budget, you didn't do it. You said this would be the revenue, you didn't do it. You promised the people this, you didn't do it. And I can. And it would just made a very compelling point, not just to people that are loyal to Mitt Romney, but also people that are undecided. And I believe also the conviction, you could see it, that Barack Obama literally started submitting throughout the debate to these points.
All right, thank you. It is interesting. It was a very interesting dissertation to sort of wrap your arms around what was economic tutoring. It was weird. It was very weird. Thank you very, very much, Grant. Appreciate it.